Hi, I'm Travis Johns, Expert Village. I'm going to talk to you about FTP and file upload management. Obviously, when dealing with media that is going to be software form, meaning you're going to be giving clients files that are either QuickTimes, Windows media files, any sort of video file, maybe it's in Flash format, you're going to have to provide this to them, but not in a physical form. That means you're going to have to send it over the internet, which means dealing with FTP sites. Basically, you're going to be copying your files up to a server that they're going to be able to access remotely. When you're copying these files up, it's important to remember the size of the file and figuring out how you can gauge how long it's going to take the file to copy up. Depending on what sort of software you're using, which kind of browser you're using for your FTP management, you want to make sure that it's something that's reliable and isn't going to time out in the middle of a copy. For instance, you could have a very large file that you've been copying up over an FTP server, and halfway through it times out and you have to start all over again. Well, if you promised the client that they would have that file by a certain time and suddenly the copy failed, well, you're back to square one and now your client isn't getting what you had promised. So make sure to give yourself plenty of time when dealing with FTP sites. You might want to take extra precautions and export a lower res version of final files. It also helps to zip or stuff the files. There's a lot of compressing software that's available free of charge on the web that you can check out to make your files smaller so you can copy them up quicker, getting them to your client faster.